This is Black Ditch. This project started in February of 2023, so it's already been like a year and a half, I guess. So there's an access road that was just completely filled with all knotweed this high, like 15 foot high of knotweed. You couldn't see this road. There was all knotweed, and there was like a foot of dirt everywhere, and there was this big mound here, but now this is able to pull down in here and you can park, and a whole bunch of trees planted along the creek. We removed, the township helped clear both the dirt and got like 2 dumpsters, filled it up with knotweed, removed it a couple times, and Penn State Master Watershed Stewards came and herbicided. That's why the knotweed is no longer in this whole area. But the far side, let's go this way. There's a trail that goes along the creek, but we're gonna pop out there. So this is some river birch planted. There's some sycamores and some pin oaks, maybe a swampweed oak. These are some conifers, river birch. So I want the river birch to take up over the where the knotweed was removed. There is a couple trails. There's a little loop around there to the left where I planted gray birch. That was like 4 foot tall when I planted it, but I planted it inside of the knotweed before it was herbicided. And all this gray birch within here died. It wasn't able to get over the allelopathy. And so there's some nooks back in there. There's more trees back there. There's like 30. There's a whole bunch of I'm trying to this is all wildflowers, you can see, and there's like more river birch there, a couple sycamores, there's tulip poplar, there's black chokeberry, buttonbush, swampweed oak, gray birch, elderberry. I think that there's maples, sweet gum, some native strawberries and stuff. So the white stuff was planted, and the green stuff, this is tulip poplar. This was planted last spring, like spring 2023. I think this stuff was planted in the fall of 2023, in the white. So the stuff that's coming out were foot-tall trees a year ago, but they're pioneer species, so they grow rapidly. So there's a whole bunch of, I'm just letting this grow because it's all native wildflower, native shrubs, native grasses. This is elderberry. And a tulip poplar. But this is the trail. There's a loop that goes down by the, this is probably all wildflower that the deer's eating. Button bush. Some kind of native flower. I haven't figured out the name yet. It's like 30 different things. A whole bunch of milkweed. This is gonna be all wildflower. It's gonna be pretty cool. Sycamore. Sycamore. There's a whole bunch of wildflower that's bloomed and stuff. It's just like it's hidden in there. Around. That's it. Gray birch. It's like silky willow or black willow. Probably like black chokeberry. Black chokeberry is edible. You can make jam out of it. Blueberry. Basic stuff. Poison ivy. I don't want to touch. There's persimmon trees here. And the back of the trail. So you like come this way, and then this is the back of the trail. There's like this like hill. You go behind this big tree. Black chokeberry. So I can look back here. And wood chip trail. And this was the riparian buffer, and I got like some videos when it storms down here. And I was laughing at myself because there's a whole bunch of shrub tubex planted along this, right? And it is no more. So don't put shrub tubex along your creek that constantly gets high and floods, because it ain't gonna be there for long. Use live stakes. Yes. So you cut elderberry, red dozier, dogwood, or even American sycamore trees, and cut it into like 2.5 foot lengths, flat on the top, pointy on the bottom. And you jam it in before you harvest them while it's still dormant, and then you plant them, and then the where the nodes were that would, I'm trying to find another one that's growing that they don't all take, but here's another one. So this is like soaky dogwood or something, and so below the ground, wherever like the nodes where the branches would be, like that, that's coming out, when it's underground, it'll wake up and it'll just be like, all right, I'm in the dirt. I'm gonna become roots instead. And then you got then if you don't disturb the soil, then it ends up holding so you don't dig it. You just jam it in the ground. You put like a pipe of it. Some rebar or something, jam it in, and then you stick it in the hole along waterways where it's wet, and then the roots will hold the soil together to help prevent erosion. If you dig a hole like a regular tree on the side of a bank, and it constantly, and when it rains, this will all flood up here. It'll just, like, if you disturb the soil at all, like digging a hole, it'll just take all the dirt and your tree with it. And so don't dig holes next to the creek bank. Use live stakes, or you can like get like a shovel and just cut a slit and stick the roots in there, maybe like a double slit, and then you step on it to close it, and then that disturbs the soil less and it doesn't instantly take your tree if you're not doing live stakes. But you know, like a whole bunch disappeared. You can even use the tops of some elderberry. Just jam the top of one in after deer rip it up while it's dormant. Jam it in the ground next to a creek. It'll propagate. So here, so that's the whole circle trail back to the park. The access road with parking probably fit like 6 cars. It's probably like around about 400 trees and shrubs, or just like a and then plus 150 live stakes. But there's what's the speckled alder that looks like river birch, white bark with specks on it. It's medicinal. That's along the bank here, and you get like you can eat the bark, and it's like Tylenol. Nice boulder removed to sit on. So this is June 4th, 2024. So it's like a year and a half into this. At Black Ditch, Bristol Township, Town. Sell events with a whole bunch of volunteers, and Bristol Township helping with brush hog and dumpsters.